Callahan as they jump into action. Ash, and he is an action man off half-back. Running that wing line effectively. Keneally, I don't think Briggs was really expecting that. He adapted beautifully, though, and Riccardi had the luxury of taking a chest mark. Second go at it. Can he hit a target inside 50? Not immediately. Buckley, as always, desperate for the ball. They kept it alive. Quick glance, and that was all that was needed. And it's been screwed back for a goal for Dylan Moore. He sniffed out an important one for the Hawks. Ash has even done a little bit in the past. The ball driven forward by Warple towards full forward. Opportunity, the contest at least, made by Lewis, which allowed the Smalls to get there, and Green is able to kick a quick one. Not the handball to a falling Warple. Perryman, Keneally, no time to put any design on the kick. Impey, Day, it's go-ahead time. He had to handball at the death to Wingard. Is that far enough? Yes, it is.
Tackling attempt this quarter.
Game 285 for Calvin Ward. Starts this chain out of defence. Brown just caressed the ball to full forward. And on the end of it again is Jake Riccardi for his third shot for goal. He had it again against Reeves. The height disadvantage, Keneally. So clever, knew he couldn't take possession, didn't need to. Beckoning his teammates to move to the right spot, but they weren't called. Toby only had to be somewhere near. Bedford, they stay ahead of the game, and the Hawks, not sure that handball was needed for Brown, but they get there. Hogan runs one in. All right, we'll get some more analysis as we go early in this second term. Advantage taken by Nash to Newcomb. Keneally couldn't get there to put pressure on, which means that Wingard just has to get ball to boot. And he's the man for that.
Did he jump over the line? No.
Whitfield. Briggs was going to kick it out of the air. More conventional is Tom Green. The handball stretched out.
Great kick.
Ash's kick is perfect delivery. Sneaks in, takes the mark, brings it further to the inside to Amon.
They look inside all the time, the Hawks.
Prepared to kick to centre half forward. Little gap for Mitchell. Across to Warple. Is he close enough? He is with the bounce. The bounce is true. And the goal is delivered. He doesn't have much time to determine where to go. Deep to full forward. Riccardi came with gusto. Couldn't take the mark. Reeves, Hogan sweating. Lloyd. Ball to boot. Hawks claim they touched it. Goal umpire does not believe them. 14 points. Most ruckman got a bit disorientated there. Ward, can they get a late one? Yes. They're going to have the opportunity at the very least for Chad Wingard. So a 2-point margin the Giants take into this third quarter. Into the action with Briggs, hitting it to the outside. Bedford getting a run in the middle, which is interesting. Toby Green was in at the centre for the last two of the first half. He's back in his normal domain at the moment, as you can see. The eyes telling us that he wasn't quite sure if he could go the journey. But he can, and he does. For his third. Free kick deemed to be going to Reeves, and then Day. 2-on-1 that time Lewis had to deal with. Taylor, the AFL's #1 interceptor. He had 18 spoils last week. He'd only had 18 for the season up until then. His first for the season earlier in this game, and goes with the highest degree of difficulty and kicks a magnificent goal for the Hawks.
Actually helped
Yeah.
Kelly try and get a kick.
Yeah, well, that's right, because they don't... Oh, there's another dangerous one. I'm guessing on this because after last week's Sydney one, I don't really know, but it could be in a bit of strife there, I think.
Got them out of it. Riccardi's down there off the left boot. And now Callahan can pace away with a bounce to leave Warple in his wake. Instead, he decides to kick to a genuine one-on-one. Brown in a tangle with Hardwick. Takes the mark, Brown. No shortage of offers. Weddle is watching Toby Green.
This is his distance, Hutto. This is where he's been up. Oh, he's let this down.
Spoil it. At the moment, this is more immediate and more important. And Tom Green hasn't had his best day. But that's a fine moment.
He might be run down. Lockie Whitfield seemed to be in a bit of trouble too, trying to cover a man here.
Just popped up, and Taylor He'll do that every single time. Going with the flow. Coming goes short. The lead presenting up was Toby Green. 10 points, so a goal here would be critical. Takes it wide, and Hogan hugs in the chest mark. He's had to go right to the line to be able to get access to the ball with blank. Can he do it now? Oh, he most certainly. What a critical goal from Jesse Hogan. This is where the Hawks have been doing their damage for much of the day. McDonald, big early float. Now Day got back on his feet, and he knew that the whistle was to his favour. So the goal is going to come immediately from Will Day and the Hawks.
Oh, this will be their fourth goal. Just make sure he's kicked though. No, he's missed it.
No, he's missed.
Oh, disappointing.
And then the handball's a bit of a nothing. Oh, Frosty just amped it up with the pressure. Warple went a second time. Green had it taken away. And the advantage was significant. Tom Green loads up a little nudge Riccardi, and here's Scrimshaw, but he couldn't stop him. The boot employed effectively from Riccardi. Game high lead. Brown doing some ruck work against Reeves. Cornelio, Nash took care of the pressure from Kelly and then got involved a second time with thanks to Reeves. McDonald, opportunity at centre half forward. Amon, Ward, taking some time. Now it's McGuinness, been a defender all day, has his kicking skills into the 50. Green has drawn a free kick. A couple of misses, they can't afford another one. And Fergus Green, realising that, converts. Back to 14. Ward, again, out of the middle. Can they turn it into something? Kelly. Newcomb delayed the handball. And McDonald, he's been influential in the second half. On the fly, he's been very influential.
So Reeves has gone to the top of the goal square. See if Whitfield puts this more towards the boundary.
One more will do it for the Giants, you fancy, and they might get a whistle. Hogan for a fourth. All he wants is Jesse's goal. And that's the one for the Giants. They've been able to get over the line. Significant opposition, much better opposition from Hawthorn. But the Giants make it 4 in a row at Giants Stadium. And they are very much part of the picture as the chase for September action continues in the AFL. Adam Kingsley has done a stellar job in his first year. The afternoon did not go as planned. His guns were quelled, but others found a way. The Giants get home by 13 points on home turf, a venue where the Hawks have never enjoyed the spoils of victory.